Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships? And gifted memberships make me crazy. Yeah! Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
I just heard Yahoo!
Wow.
ちょっと待って。This is gonna go for a hot second. でも、
やーって切るもちゃがや。
My introduction is just that iconic. すごい。もう。
Oh my god, wow chat. Oh my god, that's so crazy. What's going on? Literally, what's happening? Oh my god, that's so crazy. Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
As I was.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Thank you so much.
ちょっと待って。
Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships. And gifted memberships make me crazy.
I know. Wow! 本当にありがとう。Thank you so much, Six Viridevils. Thank you for the gift. Yahoo! Also.
ありがとう。
ありがとう。Thank you, Anima. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Also,
crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships? And gifted memberships make me crazy. Yeah!
I can't leave if you don't want me
got ya.
to talk.
Thank you so much.
I know. Where was I? Well, thank you, Robin. Happy 16 months.
Thank you so much.
Arigato. Also, thank you, Flame. Good job, buddy. Thank you.
Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
待って。Also, arigato. Thank you, Mike. Happy 25 months. 25 months? That's crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
Yeah, that. Arigato.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
Arigato. Thank you, Hunty. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift of memberships. Arigato.
Oh my god, wow chat. Oh my god, that's so crazy. What's going on? Literally, what's happening? Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Oh my gosh, you
crazy!
LP,
I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
Hold up. Wait a minute, Ari. There's more yaws coming.
Yeah! Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room.
I think
a streaming room. A streaming room with donuts. And donuts make me crazy.
Oh wait. ちょっと待って。Something is afoot.
Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships? And gifted memberships make me crazy.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Sorry, there we go. Well, ありがとう。Thank you. Going commando. ありがとうね。Happy 2 months? 3 months? 2 months? もうありがとうね。Oh my gosh. Okay. まあ I'm alive. Barely after what you just did to me. Adi's going, what? Shut. Shut.
Thank you so much.
Shut. Arigato. Thank you, Pikax. Happy 27 months. Crazy maxing. Oh, wait, no. I thought you were talking about my dog. Crazy maxing. So hard right now. Crazy maxing is hard right now. Sorry, I can't read. Crazy.
I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships. And gifted memberships make me crazy.
Arigato. Thank you so much, Mark. Arigato. Thank you so much for the gift of memberships.
Oh my god, wow,
gifted
chat. Oh my
memberships
god,
do we
that's so
have?
crazy. What's going on? Literally,
That's
what's
more
happening? Oh my
gift
god,
of
that's so
memberships
crazy.
than we have people.
Oh my god, wow, chat. Oh my god, that's so
I
crazy.
know.
What's going on? Literally, what's happening? Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Arigato.
Crazy?
Thank you,
I was
Emma.
crazy once.
Welcome to
They
the
put me in a
Viridevils new
room.
members.
A rubber
Arigato.
room. A rubber room with rats. And rats,
Rats
make me crazy.
Arigato.
Crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with donuts.
rats
And donuts
like
make me
Nikki.
crazy.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, is it over? Okay, it's over. Well, as I was trying to say, as I was trying to tell you, I'm alive, but barely. I don't know. Something about the Uma Musume killed me. Yeah, the Uma Musume killed me dead. I started feeling a
Thank
little
you so
bit
much.
off during the stream. Arigato! Thank you, Hunter! Happy 30 months! Congrats on being alive, buddy. This is certified. Yeah, moment. Yeah, something about the Umapyoi killed me. I started like feeling like throat hurt and slightly coughy. And so then I went to bed, and then I started shivering and bibbering, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's what's supposed to be happening in July. I don't think I'm supposed to be shivering and bibbering in July. So I was like, maybe my room is just cold. I don't know. I was coping. And then I put on pajamas, and I made myself a hot water bottle, and I put 2 blankets on me, and I was still shivering and bibbering, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. I was indeed shivering me timbers on. I was like, oh, I don't think my room is that cold. Uh-oh. And lo and behold, my breath, I don't know, that's usually how I can tell when I have a fever, is that my breath feels scalding. I feel like I'm breathing fire while I'm freezing. And I was like, oh my god, I have a fever. And so I was suffering in bed at my grandma's house for a couple of hours. But then my phone ran out of battery and I didn't have a charger, so I was like, oh, I can't live like this. I know.
Thank you so much.
Arigato! Thank you, Pretty Jeff. Maybe happy 37 months. Good job, buddy. Glad you're feeling better. Me too. Me too. And then my phone was out of battery, and I was like, no, how will I survive this? I feel awful, and now I can't even look at stuff on my phone. That's bad. So I made the nightly journey to my own house to go get my charger. And I almost passed out just from walking to my house and walking up the stairs. I know. And I was like, oh, yo, this is not good. So I laid in bed, and my mama came in. My mama was like, Adi, what are you doing here? Why did you come here at this time? And I was like, oh, not good, I'm dying. And she was like, here, have some water. And I was like, oh, thank you for the what? And I spat it out again. And she got me a bucket. I know. And then I was freezing, shivering. My whole entire body hurt. I don't know why, but my kneecaps hurt so bad. No matter how I was laying down, my kneecaps hurt. I know. And so then, I was so uncomfortable. And then I remembered that when I was in the US, I bought a bottle of Tylenol. I bought a bottle of Tylenol. Oh wait, no, it's not Tylenol. It's Advil. I don't know what Tylenol is. They sound similar, but it's Advil. What is Tylenol? It's Advil. What is... Wait, now I have to Google what is Tylenol. What is Tylenol? Oh, pain reliever. Oh, okay, it's similar. It's similar. Okay, Ma. Tylenol is paracetamol. Ah, I see. Well, it's not Tylenol, it's Advil. I have the Advil. And so I took it.
Thank you so much.
And I was like, how much can I take? And so I took 2 of them. And then 20 minutes later, I felt better. I didn't have a fever anymore. Ma, arigato. Thank you for the years. Happy 2 months. Mom. And then she's juggling Tylenol and so I can't juggle. That's about as far as my juggling goes. Demo. But then I had a problem because my fever went down, but then I started sweating buckets. Cause you know, when you fever, your body temperature is so up. But then when the fever is gone, your body has to get rid of that extra. Arigato. ちょっと待って。Arigato. Thank you, Hatsukyo. Good job on feeling better. I will yell. Yo, it only took me sweating buckets to get there. でも、わ、ちょっと待って。本当にありがとう。Yeah, and I was sweating and I was like, oh my god. It was the awful. But then I finally fell asleep. And okay, now comes the secondary plotline. Now comes the secondary plotline of that first day. So remember how I started out sleeping at my grandma's house, but then my phone ran out of charge, so I went home. I did not want my grandma to go in that room. Because obviously, you know, my disgusting little germs, my little virusi were all over that room. And I did not want my grandma to get what I had. Because if I was like, oh, my knees hurt, everything hurts, my head hurts, my ears hurt, my throat hurt, I have a fever, and I'm throwing up. You know, I don't want my grandma to have that. My god. Yeah. So I blocked the door to the room that I slept in. I blocked it with chairs and I wrote a note that said, I am very sick. Do not go inside, please. And taped it to the door. But then I was like, wait, I don't think that's enough. So I wrote 3 more of the same notes and taped it to the door. Wait, I was throwing up. Yeah, I was throwing up. And then so I left the room that I slept in with the door closed, with chairs blocking the door and 3 notes that said, "Don't go inside." It was literally the "Don't dead open inside," you know. So you know, I left that. I went home, took my Advil, fell asleep. No. And then I woke up in the afternoon because I was so conked out from my fever and my Advil. Did you write the notes in English or German? German, obviously, but for your sake, I'm translating it. えっと And I woke up and I was like, oh, huh? What's going on? Oh, what time is it? 4 p.m. Understandable. And then my mama told me what transpired in the morning while I was deep asleep is that my grandma woke up. My grandma saw the notes. My grandma called me. And I picked up. And while my mama was in the room, and I was like, oh yeah, grandma, I'm fine. I just don't go inside the room. I had a fever. And then I hung up and fell back asleep. I don't remember that, but my mom says it happened. And guess who else didn't remember it? My grandma. Because she saw the notes, apparently forgot about them, saw them again, and panicked. And she was like, oh my god, what is happening to Heidi? And at the time, my mama had left for the gym because she went to her gym class in the morning. And so my grandma came over, saw that the car was gone, called into the house, but I was sleeping, so I didn't answer. So she was like, oh my god, no one's home. So what she did is she went to the neighbors, rang their doorbell, and was like, do you know where Heidi and Heidi Mama are? And the neighbors, you know what the neighbors told her? The neighbors said, oh, they left together for the hospital. Where did they get that from? I didn't leave the house. What do you mean the neighbors just told my grandma, oh, they left together for the hospital? Why would they do that? How would they know that? That didn't happen. And so my grandma started freaking out because my neighbors just told her that I was in hospital while I was literally just sleeping. This all sounds like a fever dream. Yeah, that wasn't my fever dream though, but that's what happened with my mama and my grandma. I need permission to slap the neighbors, I guess so. I don't know. I guess my neighbors just saw that my mama's car was gone and just started making stuff up, or I don't know why. I don't know what they were thinking. My neighbors didn't even know I was sick. Why did they say that? So I woke up and apparently my grandma had been panicking for hours trying to reach different people. She even called my aunt in Spain who doesn't speak German just to be like, where's Heidi? What is going on? I was not in hospital. I was home. I was sleeping. If she'd come into my room, she would have seen. I was just passed out. I was just sleeping. And also, that was the thing that happened. Apparently, Heidi Mama driving it was hospital. I don't know. She was at the gym. I don't know why my neighbors just literally made that up. Yeah. So that was the first day of me being sick. Then on the second day, it was pretty much more of the same. I got a fever again in the evening. I took some Advil. Also, welcome Snight-chan. Thank you for coming by. Was she surprised when you got out of her room? No, she didn't find out through me. She found out because my mama came back from the gym to find my grandma completely frantic. Didn't grandma try calling you again? I woke up to 8 missed calls from my mom and my grandma, but I had my phone on silent mode from playing Uma Musume. So no one was able to reach me. Yeah, so my grandma had to find out from my mama when she came back from the gym. And my mama, my grandma obviously tried calling my mama too, But my mama didn't have her phone on her because she had it in the locker at the gym. So it was very unfortunate because my grandma could reach neither of us because my phone was on silent. And my mama was at the gym and her phone was in her locker. 네. Also, welcome Neon Phoenix. 뭐. 아야. えっと、we did it. We found the cheat code to get ID to sleep. Uma-musume. Well, now I figured out that I can just mute everything in the game, so I don't actually have to mute my phone for that anymore. We're fine actually now. Yeah. So second day I was just sick. I tried eating stuff. It didn't go so well for me. I know. And then on day 3 I woke up. And God, what did I have? I had a fever nightmare. It was a pretty bad one. I fell asleep, after my fever went down, I fell asleep at like 3 a.m. And I woke up at 7 a.m. because I had a horrible nightmare. I had a really, really, really bad nightmare. You know, when I was younger, my fever nightmares were like skeletons. You know, I remember the earliest dream I remember is when I was a kid, like a very young kid, like kindergarten age. I had scarlet fever, and I had a really bad high fever, cause I was literally hallucinating. It was a very bad fever. I don't know why my parents didn't take me to the hospital because I was hallucinating. It was not good. I know, but that time I had a dream about skeletons working out, and that was terrifying to me. And I woke up crying, and that's like one of the earliest dreams I can remember. Demo. This time the dream, it was a silly premise, but it genuinely upset me. I was like, skeletons working out, yeah. That was the dream, and I thought it was very disturbing. But not this time. That was the dream when I was younger. Demo. This time I had a dream that I posted on Twitter. I'm doing really well. Nothing can get me down. And then a big YouTuber replied, "Oh, you wanna see me try?" And it was a 50-page Google Doc on me. And I was like, what? I don't even know you. What do you mean? I know. And I saw that everyone who had my profile picture changed it and changed their names to I hate ID, and I was like, what? I don't know them. I haven't even said anything yet. I was so upset. I know, and I dreamt that I was trying to make a response video, but my grandma kept calling me to help her with something, and my dog kept needing help with something. I was like, Grandma, I can't right now. I need to film a YouTube video. Yeah, so I was distraught. I woke up just staring at the ceiling. I was horrified, and like in my dream, more and more big YouTubers came out like, "Oh, I met Idy, and Idy is so problematic," and I was like, "I've never met you in my life." Nande? Well, impossible. I'd first say Idy. Just 50 pages more. Oh my gosh. I know. I get scared even just thinking about it. That was horrifying. Demo, promise me. Promise me. If there's a ID Google Docky, at least wait for my response video first before you change your name to I hate ID 1000. お願いします。あ、うん。まあ、terrifying dream, terrifying dream. Yeah. あ、まあ、it's weird to dream of yourself filming a response video like, hey guys, I saw the allegations about me. First of all, this person, I've never met them. Second of all, this person, I've never talked to them. I don't know what they mean. もうね、あやI promise if I change my name to I hate ID 1001, no. Do you often have nightmares about social media? Not that often. I guess it's because I worked so hard on my channel and it's become such a big part of my life over the last 4 years. The thought of losing it all is very scary to me. Or sometimes I have nightmares about oversleeping a stream. But, you know, that's a little closer to reality. But you know, in my nightmares it's worse. In my nightmares I overslept a stream and I wake up and no one subscribed to my channel anymore. They're all like, Adi, this is the final straw. You overslept. You overslept the collab today. I cannot watch you anymore. But Adi does oversleep at the stream. I do. But shh. I mean Twitter in particular. I don't know. I don't think I've had a nightmare about Twitter before this. Oh, YouTube sometimes. Yeah. Or, oh gosh. Once I dreamt that I was doing a hand cam stream and I was showing off a set of artisanal glasses, like not like glasses and like as in like the stuff you put on your face, but like glasses as in like glasses you put water in. And it was a sponsored stream for showing off the artisanal glasses. They had like weird shapes. And I showed off the artisanal glass and wait, mate. I got a cough. And my face got reflected in the wobbly glass. And everyone started posting on Twitter, why does Adi look like the glub glub gab glub? Why is Adi so disfigured? Why does your face look like a Salvador Dali painting? And I was like, guys, it's the glass. That's not what I look like. Strange dreams. Recently I had a dream that I had a dream about being in the park near my apartment, so I wanted to check it out, but then I realized I was dreaming, so it would be useless, so I chose to wake up. Wakatta. Well, sometimes when I have something to do later that day, I dreamed that I did it, and I'm like, yay, I'm doing it, yay, that was so easy. And then I'm like, wait, this is a dream. Oh no. I still have it ahead of me. Also, welcome Flavio. Thank you for coming by. I can't believe my Kamiyoshi looks like a Salvador Dali painting. I was surprised that I, in the moment of trying to find the analogy, remembered what Salvador Dali paintings look like. Yeah, it's the ones with the melted watches. Those are the weird paintings. Or the one where he's a snail. Why did he draw that? Even your dreams have your silly nonsensical charm, huh? Well, to me they're a little bit terrifying, but you know. Well, I wanna have She got an hourglass figure, but only the face. なるほど。なるほどね。あー、まあ、actually, I think it was the day before I got sick, but something awkward happened to me. I drove with my grandma to help her with the grocery shopping. I usually do it every week since she can't carry much, so I have to help her. Um, I know. And we were on our way back from buying the groceries. I was having a great time. But the sun was shining in like through the window while I was looking out the window. The passenger seat side window. Um, and so my grandma was like, "Oh, look at those people." And I looked over and it was just some people doing some construction work. And I looked over and the sun was coming in through the window, so I closed my eye. And I looked out the window at the people my grandma pointed out. And then one of them looked at me and did like a smile and wave after me, and I was like, "What? Why that? I wasn't waving or anything. Why did he do that?" And then I was like, "Oh. Oh!" Because he looked flattered and he was like enthusiastically greeting me, and I was like, "What? What?" And then I realized I had one eye closed because of the sun. It literally looked like I was winking at them. Yabai. Yabai. Um, well, at least that person probably was happy about it, I guess. They probably felt good about themselves. You made that guy's ear. Well, Adi winking at a lucky construction worker. I should have become a construction worker. I was so befuddled by why he looked so enthusiastic. And then I was like, wait, oh. uh, Did you get their number? No! We were literally just driving by. I just looked because my grandma was like, look at them doing the road work. 初めてのチューチュー君とチューチューありがとう Thank you, John Streamer. Hello, it is I, popular YouTuber John Streamer. Adi, you thought you could escape the Google Docky by waking up, but I've returned with the new and improved Google Docky. Insert Google Docky. No! It reminds me of the meme. It should have been me, not him. Funny enough, but Honey hasn't been able to do ASMR because of construction outside her place. Sugoi. Honey is the construction worker. That's a secret. Now we know that Adi only likes construction workers. I'm never gonna live this down in my... I don't know what's worse. This or the bicycle story. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. でもね sometimes I'm like, oh, my life is so boring, and then, you know, I think of all the things I have to tell on stream, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe it's not that boring after all. The bicycle story. For 50 Viridevil points. Does anyone know which bicycle story I'm referring to? I wonder how many of your neighbors know you're a VTuber. I think some of them may know I'm a streamer. Because one time, someone was like standing outside my window talking. I think it was some of my neighbors. And then my mama came in my room and I did the whole, the over the top, "Mom, get on and play Minecraft!" And they just started laughing. So at least some people in my neighborhood know. I probably do, but I'm still asleep to recall the story. なるほど。まあ、people don't know the bicycle story. Oh, yes! Pigax got it. I was walking home from uni. And on the other side of the street, there was a guy with a bicycle. But like he looked after me, like he craned his head around to look at me while I walked, and I was like, what? Do I look weird? Do I have something on my face? Do my clothes look strange? And then, because he was looking at me, like craning his head like all the way back while he kept driving, he drove into a lamppost. I was like, I was so insecure for the entire rest of the day. I was so insecure. I was like, what was he staring at? I thought I looked normal. Nah. I was horrified. Ma, you said it was for a good reason. What if it was for a bad reason? Ma. Oh yeah. And then Ari showed us what she was wearing in her style. That's just what I wear, but maybe he thought it was strange. Wakanayo. Either way, I was so insecure afterward. Well, oh my gosh. Yeah. Understandable reaction. Oh, you don't know that. I mean, I guess he reacted to something. No, he was mesmerized. Must have been the hourglass face. Did he try talking to you? No, he just craned his neck like all the way around, just watched me while he drove forward, and then he drove into the lamppost. I just kept walking. I didn't know what else to do. I mean, if I drove into a lamppost while I was staring at someone, I would not want them to go like, "Are you okay?" I think I'd rather die. So I just kept walking. Well, then, so that was an odd story. Ne. I guess this is kind of, sort of an inverse scenario, a little bit. わかんないよ。ね、でも、I saw earlier someone asking, about if I've been eating. The answer to that is complicated. Because, I was throwing up, during the first 2 days when I was sick. So I didn't get to eat too much. Yeah. So, like when you're sick for a while and you haven't eaten much, it's kind of hard to get back into it. I've been trying. I ate a little bit more today. Ooh. Okay, not that much. Not that much. Ooh, not good. Chicken soup at least? No. I tried myself on some real food today. It did not work out good. I started getting nauseous after half the plate. Yeah. Hard to get back into eating. I don't understand the words in that order. Well, sometimes when you don't eat for a while, it's kind of... You have to, like, you have to adapt your stomach to eating again. By the way, since I just won 50 ID points, what can I use them for? You can redeem them for 2. Mm. Addy, when will you upgrade from the sickly Victorian child? Addy, we do not sometimes not eat for a while. I think that's probably why I'm so used to like forgetting to eat. Cause sometimes when I'm sick, like I have times where I can't eat for a week. So I'm probably more used to it. Is Adi Mama taking care of you? Well, she tried earnestly to make food for me today. I just couldn't eat much of it. Nah. I expect a better food review tomorrow. Well, I'd like to try some malatang. I'd like to try. Whoever gifted me earlier, thank you. Multiple people brought out the bazooka. I don't even know who it was for you. A whole week? Okay, well, the week is... It's not usually a week, you know? I think I can remember the times where I didn't eat for a week. Once when I was really sick as a child, and I had to go to hospital. And once after I got fired from my old job and I was so stressed from being woken up to emergency meetings at 3 AM that I could not eat. What? ID wants more gifted. I did not say that. I know. There's multiple weeks. No. Well, I mean, it's happened more than once that I didn't eat for a week, but it doesn't happen frequently. ID dot. ID dot. You can't just keep adding more dots. But I did eat something today, just not that much. I have to try a little bit harder. But if I had some malatang, I'd probably eat pretty good because malatang is yummy. Malatang is good. I like it. I should try to get some. Are you sure, Eddie? I ran out of breath. We can add more dots to represent the cortisol. If you, what's it? Uzi? Uzi gonna... Oh, that's a... I can't... I'm not American. Demo. I think malatang is probably, hopefully, gentle enough to not upset my stomach. Hopefully. Might be worth trying. I have to get out of the house for it, because they don't deliver that here, obviously, but... let me check the temperature tomorrow. I don't want to get grilled. Okay, colder than today. I'll take it. Oh no, I don't like how next week is looking. Oh, ach nee, du. Ach nee, Bruder, nicht nochmal. Wouldn't some grease pie be better? I actually love grease pie. I adore grease pie. Whenever my grandma used to take care of me after school, she used to make me grease pie with peaches, canned peaches. How's next week? Not good. Very hot. Atsui. Oh, I don't want to get grilled again. I got desperate about weight loss and decided to adopt the ID diet, eating light and once a day. It's an excellent weight loss strategy, and you're telling me you sometimes eat even less? Well, I would say that our like maintenance calories are probably a lot different.
Probably. I am a girl. I am short. It's girl dinner for a reason, you know? Crispa is far superior to milchreis. I think so too. I think so too. I love crispa. I should ask my grandma to make me some. Don't look at the weather. The weather's not looking good. Ah! Oh, I don't want to get grilled again. At least I got a nice little fancy fan right now, but... Oh well. Oh well. Ha. My dog has fully become accustomed to like sleeping behind the door. And so every time I come home now, I just hear bunk. And I'm like, no, you're here again, move! Move! Cause I mean, sometimes he's wedged in there so good that I can't even open the door. Would Adi take a trip to the US for AC and fast ISP speed that'll knock her socks off? AC. AC. Ma. I love AC. I was an AC hater for a long time because I used to get AC sick. Like, if there wasn't AC running too high, I'd be dead the next 5 days. But now I kind of crave the AC. In my region, it's not showing anything above 29 degrees. Lucky. Well, wanna switch weather? Yeah. I'd take rain. I would take rain any day. Any day. I know. Mama. I can't read. I'm pretty sure the omelet I made for breakfast is more calories than your entire daily intake. I'm not sure about that. How many calories does your omelet have? I'll be the judge of that. Lasagna! And rain, oh my god. Well, you're really piling it on there. Lasagna is good. I should buy my grandma lasagna. She'd like to eat a lasagna. Adi, did you eat today? I did eat today. Depends on the size of the eggs and how many. I mean, like, how many eggs do you put in your omelet? If I made an omelet, I'd probably put 2 eggs, because 1 is too little. It's 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, well that's a little too cold. Too cold. I'd probably want something like... 20 degrees. Yeah, 20 degrees would be great. Sigoi. My normal omelet is 750 cal. 나름호도네. That's a big omelet. わかったた。でもね。It's so hard. Also, getting my protein in is so hard. I don't eat that much meat, but I guess I should eat more. I guess I should do malatang and load up on the beef rolls. Well, not enough energy through calories to continue thinking. I can think just fine. Arigato. Thank you, Setsuin. Yeah. できるもちゃ got ya.
Wow.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
And rats make
Yeah!
Okay.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships? And gifted memberships make me crazy.
Arigato.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And
You're
rats make
hallucinating.
me crazy.
It was loud, but they don't get louder. It's always the same volume. Recently I bought cherry Jell-O mix. I wanna try making the cherry Jell-O mix. I like Jell-O. I have not Jell-O in a good amount of time. I wanna have a Jell-O. You know how in the 1950s they used to put Jell-O in everything? Imagine. Welcome home, honey. How was your day at the law firm? I hope you're hungry. I made my signature just for you. That's right. It's my signature Jell-O salad. But wait. I hope you brought enough space in your stomach for my new invention. That's right, it's my Jell-O meatloaf. Everyone loves a good Jell-O meatloaf. Would you eat my Jell-O salad and Jell-O meatloaf? Ma. Jell-O was used in everything because it was the Great Depression. Oh, wakatta. I mean, but why would you eat Jell-O with the salad? Just eat the Jell-O separately. I don't assume that Jell-O with the salad would taste good. Just eat a tiny salad and a big bowl of Jell-O. Why would you eat it at the same time? Only if there's a Jell-O smoothie to wash it down. I'm gonna see if we have some instant ramen left. Well. But yeah, cherry Jell-O sounds good. My favorite kind of Jell-O is Woodruff Jell-O, which is so weird because for some reason no other country really has Woodruff flavored food. Only Germany, but we have a lot. I love Woodruff flavored Jell-O. Delicious. Yeah, I think, yeah. Waldmeister, exactly. Honey, did you really have to put my coffee in Jell-O? Are you punking me? Hey, nothing bad against coffee jelly. That's pretty popular in many places. Pop places. Wow. In Norway, we have a dish called Reik cabaret? Wakanayo. Yay, nay, Norway. Shrimps and diced boiled veggies and eggs in aspic Jell-O. Oh. That's adventurous. Ma. Can I have scrambled Jell-O for breakfast? Ma. Jell-O's good though. I like Jell-O. Just for eating, not for salads, but just for eating, it's really good. Jellied Idy. Hey, but you made me jealous. Do. Well, yeah, I like, I almost said water jelly. No, I was thinking of water ice, but in English it's called popsicle. Popsicle. The German literal translation is water ice. Mm. I like malatang. I should have malatang. I'm really craving malatang. With spicy tomato broth. So good. So good. What's your favorite broth for hot pot? I love tomato broth. Tomato broth tastes so good. So good. Whipping up some protein-rich Jell-O omelet. Jell-O omelet. Oh. You should have put that in a 1950s cookbook. You would have had generational wealth. If you released that in the 1950s, it would have been a game changer. Ah. ねえ、でも。Now I'm thinking whether to eat something today in the evening. I don't really have anything good. Wakanayo. Probably not. I would have had generational wealth in any era but the one I was born in. Well, I don't know. Would your current wealth be considered generational wealth in 2050? Probably not, given inflation. I'll just variety with protein pasta. Ah. They really put protein in everything nowadays. Jell-O hot pot. Well, I prefer normal hot pot, considering that Jell-O can't get hot. Wow. Oh, you know what else I want to eat? Vedelsuppe. Vedelsuppe is really good. It's like, soup? Like, why did I pronounce soup that way? You know the word soup? What kind of accent is that? Soup. It's soup, but with onion noodles. like onion flour noodles. Very good, very good. Adi nonchalantly talking like she has full insight into my financial situation actually does make me worried. What? I thought we trust each other. What? Are you saying that bank statements are off limits now? That sounds like you're trying to hide something. Hey, why would you not want me to look at them? Is it so you can buy stuff for other women, huh? Right, I didn't think so, so you know. No secrets between us. Ah. My food bill is my highest bill. One must eat, yo. How do you do that? I don't know, I just buy it in a muggy packet, like an instant soup packet, and you just put it in the water, you just stir it. I know. Yeah. I should send Adi my bank account info. Ma, for legal reasons, try not to do that. You know, the FBI is looking at your stuff, they might steal your money. Oh yeah. でも How do you say stew then? I know how to say stew, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of devil was in me to say soup instead of soup. Well, wait, it sounds the same. Soup, soup. Okay, there we go. Soup. More. Just steal ketchup packets from your local fast food shop and eat grass clippings with free ketchup for dressing. Problem solved. I'm not that much of a herbivore. I do need a little tiny bit of meat. Occasionally. But yeah, I should probably try to eat something before I go to bed. It's not looking good right now. I thought that I ate a decent amount, but I only ate half of my meal, so I ate half of a decent amount, which is not good. Hmm. Anyway, did you last have meat? Today I had a pork skewer, but I had half of a pork skewer. Uh. What do you have in the fridge? I have the Jell-O. It's not made yet, so I'd probably have to make it like 5 hours in advance, maybe for tomorrow. I do have a muesli. I have a muesli. I can eat a muesli. Yeah. Then, I'll have a muesli. Hmm. Minna. Pork skewer Jell-O. No, cherry Jell-O. Cherry Jell-O. Muesli is good. Yeah, it's a strawberry muesli. I'll have some strawberry muesli. Why not? I suppose I will go find food then. It's time to scavenge, Viridevils. I won't stream too long because I'm still a little bit iffy. I was thinking about whether to go back to streaming today or tomorrow, but I felt good enough for it today, and I still feel pretty decent now. But I don't want to push my luck, so... yeah. Oh yeah, my Tanabata card. Oh yeah, on the V-Dere account. Do you like my wish? I think it's a nice one, right? Wishing for you to only look at me, 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 and myself and I. I am I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Arishitaru. In the meantime, only look at me and make my wish come true, huh? Ba 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 ba. Ciao.